Hello, everyone, and happy day, I guess. What is it today? Wednesday? I can't even keep a track of my days anymore, and I'm sure you might feel the same way lately, right? Well, yesterday was Mahashivratri, and I did a beautiful meditation. You can still catch that meditation. It is on my Facebook page at Deepal Shah Ananda for Life. And if you go to that Facebook page, you're going to see that Mahashivratri meditation. And I did it because it was so important. Yesterday, if you guys are feeling this massive upsurge of energies, it's because there actually is one. Okay. Right now, the planetary changes that are happening is creating this upsurge within our nervous system. And so, mentally, emotionally, physically, you're going to start feeling things. Things are starting to come up for you. And it's okay because they just need to be addressed. Now, what I want to talk to you about today, and I see, hello, Claudia. How are you? Hello. I don't know who Facebook user is, but I'm happy you're here. And please do share this out. Today, I want to talk to you about you matter. You matter. How many of you feel that you matter? Jackski, hello, thank you. He says, hello, Radiant Soul. Always nice to see you here. Pat, hi, sweetheart. Arnold, Laura, thank you guys for being here. So I want to share this out with everyone that I can, and I hope that you will share today's episode out as well, because you matter. And the reason this keeps coming up is because we forget that we matter. That's why we take care of everyone else except ourselves. And when we do that, we don't do the self-care. We don't do the the things that we need to do to help our bodies. And so then the body suffers. But then when the body suffers, the mind suffers. And you don't want to be in this mode where we are in the suffering phase. We want to be where we're in the growing and thriving, because that's how we're made. That's how our body and our mind is made, but we manipulate the energy ourselves. Because believe it or not, we create everything. We are master creators, and we can create the good, the ugly, the pretty, the bad. We can create anything we want. And so the reason I say that you matter is because I want you to be aware of all the things that you're doing for you that make you feel that you matter. I had a client, and she was telling me how she felt like she didn't matter because she was given up for adoption. She doesn't know who her birth mother was or father. She grew up in a happy home. But the fact that she carried that forward, that I was given up, that energy of I was given up. What did I do? And so the fact that she felt that she didn't matter carried forward all the way up to the age of 75. We carry these energies for this long, like 75 years, before we find that there's some attacks within our body where that little brief bit of information that we didn't address. Because throughout her life, she had no idea how to take care of herself. She She literally felt like she was out of her body all the time. And she didn't understand that. She wasn't able to take care of herself the way she wanted to. And now she had immune system deficiencies and problems that were showing up in her body saying, hey, you matter. It was loud and clear. How many of you feel like you do not matter? Just say yes in the comments. Just let me know. Do you feel that you do not matter? Because even in womb, I remember my mom telling me the story that that grandma really wanted a boy and she was really disappointed because she didn't have a boy. How many of you have been told by your parent that they're disappointed or that someone in the family was disappointed? Yeah. And we laugh about it. Well, she laughs about it right now. And I'm like, that's not even funny. Because it makes you feel like you don't matter. You're not lovable for who you are in the body that you are. Male, female. I mean, I have 2 girls. And it doesn't matter to me. I love them no matter if they were boys or girls. But the other thing was that, my dad wasn't there when I was born. And my dad wanted to give me up because he had just moved to the United States. And it's easy, I guess, maybe, I don't know, for men and I don't know if I'm making this statement incorrectly, but especially because back in the day, they were making $2, trying to make a living, bringing my mom over into the States. And so they were separated for years. But when he came here, I had already been conceived. And the next thing my mom and he knew was that my mom was pregnant with me. And he immediately said, you need to abort the child. Now, how do you think that would impact me? I was born 5 pounds, so a little premature. And my mom, she wasn't treated very well in her home. She was with her in-laws, and that's how they lived back in the day, in extended families. And the in-laws are not so great, especially in India. And so I was born very thin, small, and just imagine all the energies that I took on from what was happening outside of me. Do you think that I lived with that energy of, oh, I don't matter? Sure, I tried to prove myself all the time, even today. It's interesting. I see it subconsciously and sometimes consciously where I try to prove myself to my parents that I'm worthy of their love or I'm worthy of being seen by them or talked about. So we have to recognize within ourselves that we matter. And we have to look at the issues that are coming up mentally, physically, emotionally within us so that we can address the I don't matter factor. How many of you agree with me on this? I just want to know. Put it on Facebook. A Facebook user says, my dad offered the same option to my natural mother for health reasons. And I know no matter what the reason, and we can't explain or even contemplate or say it's okay, right? It's hard for us to do that. Like, how could my mom do that? Or how could my dad do that? Or how could they even think that? But it was just the way, it was just a subconscious program. And I get it. But it's not funny, right? It's not funny at all. And so Yeah, your mom had you at 16. Laura says, Deeple, a big thing for me is resentment, which was derived from me not mattering to people, family, colleagues, because they all had their own agenda. Exactly. And sometimes, like, the more I talk about it right now, it's like you feel like you don't matter, especially when you're not listened to or you're not respected. And that comes up quite a bit for a lot of people. So today, what we want to do is I have Michelle Warner, who is one of the healers that offers healings and sessions with Ananda for Life, which is my company. And she is here today to share with us and help you heal. So, share her specialty. She is pretty amazing. And I know you guys have met her before. She is a craniosacral therapist who has completed a wide range of studies along with the medical intuitive course that I offer. And she is a certified medical intuitive, spiritual development, quantum healer, hands on healer, Reiki, and she does practice craniosacral therapy in Minnesota. But she also does medical intuition and she does remote as well as in person healings. So I want to welcome Michelle here right now. So give me a moment to bring her. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Deeple. I'm so excited to be here. And really, I just want to say how awesome this is that you do this.
Oh,
I think
thank
it's
you.
really a beautiful moment, right? And I totally agree. I call it stuffing, though, right? Like, you don't matter and you just stuff it and it knocks on the door and you don't listen and it knocks a little louder till it becomes just out of control, right?
I agree. I agree. And that's when we feel like that pressure cooker effect, or, and then I feel like all these things happen in our body and then we don't know how to get back control,
Mhm.
right? And there's so many people here, Michelle, that are not looking to do conventional medicine. They want something more natural or they want to add something to conventional medicine. And that's why we're here to help them, right? So, all of you who are just joining here, we are talking about matter, that you matter, you are lovable. And we want to bring that energy to you, that frequency to you. So let's do one thing. Hey, Michelle, do you have something that you want to either channel from the guides for everybody right now, or do you have a card deck in front of you where you can pull?
I, sure, I can.
If not, I do. If not, I do. But if you have it, that would be
let's
awesome.
Let's see what we got. Okay, so the Archangel Michael cards just popped in. So yeah, sure.
Uh-huh. And I know you're an Archangel Michael gal.
Yeah, I know. He's the biggest, baddest dude I know. All right, so here's one we're asking. Woo, just got goosebumps all over. Woo, just like hit me hard. Okay. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of energy coming through here. Okay. Which one we got? This is it. Uh, okay, so it says you created this situation and you have the power to change it. How amazing is that, right?
I love it.
Wow. Yeah. So exactly. It's just confirmation, right? It's just acknowledging what's happening and you just having the courage and the strength just to take that step forward, just to release it, right?
I feel like I feel like everybody needs some form of healing right now. Can we go ahead and send them healing?
Yes. Ooh. Yeah, I'm hearing I'm not worthy. I'm hearing a lot of that. I'm not worthy. And I'm just asking those of you out there, just allow, say, I allow my body to receive. There you go. Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, feel how it's almost scary when you go into the heart space.
Jackski has wounds. It's lots of processing of wounds. And yeah, there are wounds, there are scars. And so let's go ahead and bring Jackski up because let's tap into the wounds where Jackski is carrying wounds. Where do you see them?
Well, I go right to the heart.
Oh my
right?
gosh, that's where I am.
Yeah. I go right to the heart. It's also connected to your second chakra. We're going to open communication here.
I see the theme. Anyone else need this energy? Just be open to receiving. Receiving.
Just balancing that out. Just
Let's
know
just
that
bring
you're,
light into that heart.
yes. And just know that you're guided and supported and protected. There you go. Expanding that.
Allow your body, Jackski, to move however it needs to. Just put your hand on your heart and your body's going to start moving. Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, right? Woo.
I'm just pulling all the junk out.
Yep.
Hey, Jackski, let us know how you're feeling right now because we're helping you process these wounds. It's almost like they've left, they look like scar tissue, basically.
Ooh. Yeah, even her ears.
Yeah, and I can see it in the fascia. I think a really good thing to do for anybody who would like to go deeper with this, I think it's a great idea to contact Michelle because she does a wonderful job in wound healing. And I have posted in the comments how you could contact Michelle. You can look in the anandaforlife.com/people recommends. And if you go down to Michelle Warner, she offers a wonderful 45-minute session, guys. 45 minutes for $135. And she's amazing. So let's go ahead and ground Jackski. So Michelle will do readings, healings, and scans. Just contact her. Just book that 45-minute session. Don't wait. All right, there we go.
Good.
I hope that helps you, Jackski, because I know you're healing residual trauma and integrating the high frequencies. So we just helped you with that. I really do hope that that this helps you today. And with the energies that are open, she says, this is what she says. She says, tears, shivers, hazy brain, gurgling belly. Thank you for your assistance in the release and integration. You are so welcome. Again, please do contact Michelle. The link is up on the top, how you could contact her. All right, so I'm going to go up. Anyone who would like a healing, please do put your put what you'd like healing for in the comments so we could see it. So this is Pat says, growing up, mom was hospitalized for mental health a few times. One time I was placed into a child's home during her hospitalization, while younger siblings went to grandma. I haven't thought of that in years, but your comments reminded me. Yeah, see, we don't think of these things. I mean, my parents left me in India for a year and a half with the family, and I was taken from one house to another because, of course, I had my dad's side and I had my mom's side. And so I understand they needed to come here and settle. I get it. I completely get it. But it's so hard when you're that child and your parents aren't there, and then you forget your parents and you have to reconnect with them after 3 years, you know? So let's go ahead and see where Pat is holding on to her I don't matter. I love this energy of I don't matter.
Well, I think it's stored in several places. Right away, I'm just going to the root chakra. We're just going to release that. Yeah.
You work on the root, I'll work on the sacrum. There we go. Oh,
there.
That sacrum, that birth, and that belly. So there's three, like right up in the belly where the placenta and the cord. Let's clear that energy right there, because you're always corded to your parents. Like that's a cord you can't get rid of. All the other cords, guys, you could get rid of, okay? But you can clean the cords between you and your parents, okay? So we're just cleansing that. And that experience and that trauma that you went through of being away from your siblings and being away from the mom and not having that loving figure, okay? Not having the support that you needed. And it almost feels, Pat, I don't know if you were bullied there or not, but there's a lot of heavy energies coming up. So I highly recommend, if you can, grab a session for $135 with Michelle. Again, you could just go straight to this link, and I'm going to put it here again in the chat. Please go there, grab a session. This is really important, guys. You matter. You are lovable. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard.
Ooh, there she goes.
Yeah, thank you.
Feel that big shift?
Yeah, Pat, let us know how you're feeling, what's coming up for you. Yeah, she says she felt alone, abandoned, and unimportant. And that's exactly what we covered. I didn't even see the comments. So she said, cleansing the cord is a new concept to me. It resonates. Feel chills in my arms and legs. How fortunate to find this session today. Yes, you are so welcome, my dear Pat. If you need to email us, please let me know at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com, or you could go straight to the link that I put in the comments and connect with Michelle. All right, so let's see. So we have time. Let's see. There is something that came up. Nancy, hello, welcome. You are on YouTube, and I don't know if you're new with us. I'd love to know if you're new to our session. I always like to know who's new, and because I know I recognize a lot of the names, but please let us know if you're new here today. And also, guys, here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are watching while Michelle's tuning into Nancy, what I want you to do is tag somebody right now. If you are on Facebook, I want you to tag a friend. Yep, Nancy says I'm new. I knew it. So tag a friend. I want you to tag a friend right now so that they are invited here with us. All right, so Nancy, we're tapping into you. My mom's brother committed suicide 3 weeks before I was born, and she was not able to be available for me after I was born. Now I've been dealing with an autoimmune condition for years. Yes.
Going to the womb, right? Yeah. And then we're canceling the transference from her mom to her as a baby.
So I don't know if you experience anxiety, panic attacks, depression, feeling ungrounded, not in your body, but that's coming up for you a lot, Nancy. Maybe even having a hard time being present. There is a disconnection in the Hara line, so that definitely needs to be
That's where I was just going to go.
Perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and work on one of the areas in the Hara line, but it does need deeper connection, deeper healing, so that we can really get in deeper with you, okay? That third trimester is the toughest, not only for the mom, but for the child. So let's clear all the cords between you and your mom and all the energy that came through there. And anyone else who needs this energy, please be open to receive it. Be open to the clearings just by saying, hey, I receive it. I'm open to it, okay? You don't have to do anything else, especially if you're new to energy healing. Is anyone here new to energy healing? Because I've had quite a few clients lately who are very new. I'm recently working with a cancer, stage 4 cancer client, and he's very new to energy healing, and it's beautiful how open he is to just a new world, a new journey. And we all need to be more open because conventional medicine doesn't always offer everything that we need. So we need to have a toolbox that we can use. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and finish clearing.
Just expanding the lungs.
If you're feeling anything in your abdominal area, it's because of that connection with the mom. If you had an experience in womb and you took on energy from your mom or whatever was going on outside, then you are going to feel this right now. And it is going to be in the abdominal area. Your abdominal area, maybe it's expanded, because you're using it as a protective layer. We built on this dense energy in our abdominal area, especially as women, because we're so afraid of being hurt again and again and again. And we keep taking it and taking it, saying that we're not going to do it anymore. But we continue to do it. And so this protective layer keeps building and building and building from all of our experiences. And so if you're tired of building this, then let it go. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, the other thing is, if you had a twin and if there was a twin that was lost, right? That's a huge loss. You carry that when you're born. Your heart, you might have heart issues that show up. And that needs healing too. There's so many clients that I work with that have been twins or triplets, and they have lost their sibling in womb or even after birth. And that's hard. So you can come back to this amazing replay, receive all the energies that you can to help you heal today. Now, thank you. I just want to thank everyone for being here. Jack Ski says, I feel that belly issue for lots of people are also coming from wars in the world right now. Oh, it is. We feel very empowered. So you're definitely right. Diane says, I was born with a birth defect and spent time in the hospital. Yes, because we take on energies that don't belong to us, and it's time for us to let them go. Okay, and we can do it. We can do it with help. A lot of times we might need help. So make sure you reach out to Michelle. If you need to, please do so. And she has a great offer right now. And I'm just going to put this up. Here's where you could contact Michelle. And she's offering a 45-minute session, guys, for $135. And I think it's an amazing, amazing session. It's a beautiful work. And so please connect with her. The other thing I do want to tell you guys is that we are having a Qi Gong workshop. How many of you like Qi Gong? Does anybody here like Qi Gong?
Yes.
Yeah. I love Qigong. I feel like it's just the movement, the way the body moves to help with the prana, and the way we can heal just from doing Qigong. I'm gonna put the link a little bit later. Oh, no, here it is. I just want to go ahead and put this because it's a workshop that we are having on March 9th. So that's coming up really soon, and it's 2 hours. It's going to be so much fun, and it's led by Fabienne Louise. And I'm going to put this information right here so you guys get it. Qigong. I wish I could type faster, but unfortunately I can't. On March 9th, if you want to join us live for 2 hours at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, here's the link. I'm putting it in the comments. Make sure you go sign up. It's $79 for 2 wonderful hours. And I'm sure, as usual, because I always go over, I'm sure she will too. It's always a lot of fun to connect with the community and help people out. So please do take a look at the Qigong course, workshop that she's offering. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's already a lot of people that have signed up, and we would love to have you as well. It's $79. So come join us. Next week, I will not be here. We are going to resume the week after. So please join us then, and I will see you all soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.